anyone like to come up for a story this morning? Are you feeling okay? Yeah. Well, it's good to see you all this morning. And I have a little different story this morning. And oh, well, today it's just blue.
Why is it not blue?
Well, because I want the nice soft side today. Isn't that nice? And the reason that we've got this cloth today is because this story might have happened a long time ago. It might be happening right now, or it might happen next year. Imagine. This is a story about a very ordinary table. No. And this is a story about a simple table that became something amazing. It's also a story about a young girl named Sarah. And Sarah lived in a very ordinary house. Sarah was lonely, and she was feeling very sad. And all of a sudden, there was this voice that said to her, "You look sad, Sarah. Are you okay?" Well, Sarah couldn't figure out where the voice was coming from, and she looked around. There was nobody there. And finally she said, "Who's talking to me? Where are you?" And the voice said, "I'm right here, right behind you." And she looked and realized the table was talking to her. And she said, "But tables can't talk." And the table said, "Of course tables can talk. People just don't take the time to listen." And the table turned around and said, "Why are you so sad, Sarah?" And she said, I guess I'm just lonely. I have nothing to do. I have no one to talk to." And the table said, "Well, I'll talk to you, Sarah." So Sarah said, "Okay, so how are you, table?" And the table said, "Well, actually, I'm a little sad and lonely too. I like to be used. I like to be sat around, but I have been just a plain table for a long time." And Sarah said, "I can't believe I'm talking to a table, but I have an idea. Let's dress you up. Let's make you into a beautiful banquet table." And the table got really excited and said, "Oh, you do that for me? I'm so excited." And so Sarah thought, what do we need? I know, a beautiful tablecloth. So she went to the cupboard and came out with a beautiful tablecloth. Yeah. And the table said, "Oh, I love wearing fancy clothes." And then Sarah thought, "Oh, I know, let's put some candles on the table." And so she went again to the back. And she found some pretty candles. And the table said, "Oh, yes, I feel so elegant now."
Whoa.
And then Sarah said, "I know, we need place settings." And she went to the back, and the table kind of scrunched its face and said, "What's a place setting?" And Sarah came out with plates and napkins and fork and knife and spoon and placed them around the table. And then the table said, "Well, now that we've got this, we better have something good to eat, right?" And so Sarah went to the kitchen and she made some amazing finger foods. All kinds of yummy things to eat. And the table said, "That looks good enough to eat." And then said, "But we need something to drink with this." And so again, Sarah went to the back, to the kitchen, and she got a big pitcher of lemonade. And the table said, "Don't forget the glasses." And so out came some glasses.
Wow. So now that table looks nice.
And then Sarah said, "Table, can you smell something?" And the table lifted its nose and said, "Oh, I smell homemade bread."
It doesn't have a nose.
And Sarah went and got loaves of fresh bread right out of the oven.
Oh, you just.
And the table said, "Wow, what a table." But there's just one really important thing missing.
What?
Dessert!
Oh, how could we forget?
How could we forget? So Sarah went and got cupcakes for the table. And they were so excited, and they were looking at all this stuff. And then Sarah said, there's still something missing. And all of a sudden, as if by magic, her friends arrived. All of them. And they gave each other hugs, and they were all so excited, and the table was so excited it almost knocked everything off from jiggling back and forth. And everyone was suddenly full of joy as they ate and talked together.
That is great.
I wonder what it would be like to talk to a table. Fun?
Maybe we could talk to the table right now.
We could talk to this table and see if it answers.
Hi, table. How's it going?
I think it has laryngitis.
What?
I wonder how it would feel to be a friend of Sarah's. Fun? Yeah. Yeah. I wonder what kind of food you would like to have on your table. This stuff?
I would like pizza.
Pizza,
Macaroni and cheese.
macaroni and cheese, pancakes and syrup, waffles, yeah, berries. Oh, this sounds better and better all the time. Oh, and there has to be chocolate. I wonder who you would invite to your table of joy.
Christmas tree. I know what I'm going to invite.
Your friends, your mom and dad,
A Christmas tree.
a Christmas tree. Maybe the tree would talk too. Yeah. That's our story. And we're going to sing. We're going to sing a carol, a Christmas carol now, that I think you might know, called "Joy to the World." Let's sing that together, and then you can head off to Children's Church.